Ever wanted to dribble as fast as Lionel Messi or Kylian Mbappe? Well, let's dive right into it. I'm gonna show you 3 different ways how you can improve your acceleration and dribbling speed. It is literally like going from 0 to 100 in a split of a second. The most important thing is, before we even start with the movements, is that you gotta be on your toes. You have to feel that you have springs in your feet. If you are flat-footed, heels on the ground, it's like having concrete boots. That is the basic of every explosive action. Be on your toes, be on your toes. You hear that from the coaches all the time. That's where the key is. Always on your springs, ready to go. Pow! First one is pretty simple and pretty straightforward. All you gotta do is a body feint, little tap with the ball, and accelerate with the outside of foot. And because we're focusing on the acceleration, we are intentionally keeping the ball still before we go. Because that's literally going from 0 to 100. It's all about building the momentum. Take the guy to the left and you go from right. The second one is pretty simple. If the first body feint doesn't work, then you pull another body feint right after it and go past with the croqueta. Always a good idea to finish it with a little dribble or with the shot in the net. The feint is not really for the opponent. The feint is for you to know that this is gonna happen. It's kind of telling that, dude, it's time to go. Finally got Hans back from the vacation. We extended his contract and now I can use him as a passive defender. If you're using material on the field, try to get something taller like Hans. Because if you're using a Joe cone, this is easy to run over. With Hans, I really have to do the effort to go around it. So that relates better into the game. In the third one, you actually have to have a little bit of agility as well and changing direction without the ball, because you put in the ball from one side and you go from the other side. Think about like megging the guy. Body feint, tap to the side, little tap with the outside of foot and get past. Pop, pop. And not to be an Einstein here, but you already figured out that if you get faster with the ball, you will also get faster without the ball.